Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, garage sales, estate sales. Hello. Remember me? I'm back. How's everybody doing? Excuse me. Wanted to come on and do a quick live broadcast, and hopefully people will watch this afterwards and comment on the video. Need your help. I want to continue doing my liquidation sales. Turn the light on. And I could use your help with it because I am thinking about, hey, Lisa, how are you? I've been thinking about doing box lots and focusing on resellers because typically when I have an auction or a sale, 90% of you out there are resellers. So I was thinking of doing box lots, and it would help me get rid of a lot of stuff faster also, so I can move it along. But I was wondering, that's why I wanted your help out there. Do you think box lots would be too expensive? I mean, I'm looking at working it so I could include the shipping, but there's a couple of boxes that might be really big, like 20 inches by 18 by, I don't know, 15, I think, because one of them will have Castle Grayskull in it. But then I have other boxes that will have all DVDs. That'll be pretty small, and I could do that media. I could do a box of comics. No box lots could be good. No. Or am I reading it? No. Box lots could be good. Which way am I reading it, Lisa? The second way, the latter. I have my camera. I'm going to use my phone as a camera. I'm just waiting to see if I can get a couple of more people in here and give you an idea of what kind of stuff. Like right now I have toys laid out on the table. It's slow. Sorry. Yes, box lots. Okay. I'm thinking of doing electronics lots. If I could get up 2 electronics lots, I have mine and Sandy's old iPhone 5. What I just did here, I have them both here. They both work fine. I just reset them both back to factory. Yes, they work. If I can get my 6, which I think I know where it is, and my 7, because we buy our phones, we don't do that plan where you never own the phone. We always buy our phones. So I was thinking of doing that. I know a lot of people ask me, they kept asking me about that, the Mickey Mouse phone. So I have one with the box, but I was thinking of adding some other stuff to it. And I have other phones, other electronics, games. Instead of putting like game units, like a PlayStation with a Xbox 360 with an Xbox, I was thinking of doing maybe one box just Xbox, a couple of boxes with 360, PlayStation, etc., etc. Because I think, I don't know. That's why I want your feedback out there. If you could help me, it would be greatly appreciated. Hey, Jerry, you want to come in? There's the link, Jerry. Oh, maybe not. Paste. There's the link, Jerry, if you want to come in. Box lots because postage on onesies makes it tough for reselling. It does. It definitely does. But like I said, Lisa, the way it happens when we do an auction or a sale, the majority of the folks that come in are resellers. So I'm trying to make reseller lots. What's happening?
Nothing, just got home.
Oh, cool. I have been home.
Well, that's because you have nothing better to do with your life.
Yeah, I know. I wish. I wish. So when you did your on your last auction, as I was, let's see, you came on, I think I was driving through Virginia.
Yeah,
You did a couple of bins,
I get it. Yeah, I did a couple of totes.
totes. Did you show everything that was in the tote or
Yeah,
no? Oh, you did.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you did mystery totes.
No, no, no. I do mystery boxes. I do like a 16 by 14 size. That
Okay.
I just put in stuff in. I mean, you're paying $40 for it, but you're getting more than that. You're getting at least $50 to $60 worth in there, if not more,
Right.
to resell or even just keep. It's just stuff that, like I said, that I got lying around that I'll just throw in, just say, okay, it's oddball stuff. Let me just put it in there. Or I might take, like, let's say if I got like 5 video games, I'll throw that in there, and even if you say at $10 a piece, there's $50 just for that alone. But you're
Right.
getting that plus a whole bunch of other stuff. That's a mystery box. If you're going to
Okay.
show them what it is, then it's not a mystery box.
Right. Okay.
That's the difference.
Yeah, I want like I don't know. I was thinking if I do one of these boxes, I'd have to start at like $100 because between the Castle Grayskull and one other piece, or maybe two other pieces, there's $100 at half retail already.
Yeah. But
So, I
that's
mean, I want to give the people a great deal, but on the other hand,
you don't
I
want to
need
give.
to make a little something too.
Yeah. But that's the idea behind it,
Right,
is that you want to get rid of it, but you don't want to, just get rid of it, and now you've ended up losing money. It's like doing a show that cost you $500 and you only made $100 at it.
right, exactly,
You know,
exactly.
so
And
that's
I
why
mean,
I found
I
that's why I found that doing the mystery boxes was a better thing, because you know what you're putting into it. So you already know I can start it at this price, because I've got this much invested into it. Even though the stuff is worth more, like I said, like the video games, someone else can get for those 5 video games $10 a piece. Well, that's them. I can't.
Right.
I'm not dealing with that stuff as much as everybody else is. So hey, if you can get it, it's like I've said at the shows. Someone comes over and buys something off my table and they make more money at it at their table. More power to you. You know,
Exactly. Exactly.
I got my money for it. I'm happy, and that's it.
Yep.
And I just move on and say it's out. And
Yep.
that's
Hey, Cheryl, thanks for coming in.
that's the
It's
thing.
true. I look at it as I I don't want to haul the stuff back home. That's my thing. I would rather haul a pocket full of cash than
Yeah.
a half a pallet full of merchandise or a whole pallet full of
Well,
merchandise.
that's why I couldn't understand when you took that trip home and you were buying all that stuff, because I'm like, you've now got to bring it back with you. And then if it doesn't sell, now you're going to bring it back up north. So
Yeah.
now you're transporting it back and forth. I mean, I understand that sometimes, yeah, you can get the stuff cheap, but you got to step back and say, am I going to sell this right away? If you're not, then it's like, no, leave it there. As much as I would love to have it, I'm not going to get rid of it. And like you said, I don't want to be hauling it back and forth, because now that's money that's coming out of your pocket, and
Right.
you're losing in the deal.
Exactly.
So you don't want to be doing that.
So that's why I figured let me ask the public what they thought because like I still have I have tons of this silver jewelry, that I could I mean I do them one at a piece, but if I did a whole like a lot of 5 or a lot of 6, would people be more inclined if I started it at my cost or maybe below and hopefully it goes up?
Well, no, that's what you got to do. You got to do it like, what was it? Last week was it when I popped in on Mr. Buys a Lot briefly? He was doing all these belt buckles from the '70s, and he
Yeah.
said he paid 100 for it, and he sold it for 130. I'm like, to me, I'm like, that's not really making a lot of money on your
Right.
investment. Yeah, you got rid of it quick, but to me, I'm like, you wasted money. You
Yeah.
lost.
Yep.
I mean, it'd be different if he said, well, I paid $60 for it and I got 130. Cool. Or even if you got 100, I'm like, okay, you almost doubled your money. That's fine. But to make like 20, $30, I'm like, because remember, out of that, he still got to pay the shipping for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So he actually only made like probably like $15. So I'm like, you're saying you spent 100 to make 15? No, that's not good business sense.
Exactly. Yeah, and Lisa said the same thing. Your
Yeah,
time
the
is worth
time is
money
worth the
too.
money. Yeah.
I mean, I've been going nuts selling and selling and selling and trying to reduce inventory. And then, you know, because I get the person on the right shoulder says, just sell it, just sell it, just sell it, sell it.
That's
And then the
me.
person on the left shoulder says, hey, there's that auction going on. Uh, so the other night I went on an auction that was, what do they call it? It was a liquidation of lost shipments or whatever, lost merchandise that never made it to the people. So stupid Paul.
Went and bought what, $500 worth of stuff.
Oh, very close, very close. But yeah, he did this friggin' stupid thing, and then I tell Sandy, she says, I thought we were supposed to be getting rid of everything.
There you go.
So it's you know
It's hard to break the habit. We've been at it for so long,
time to
but I've
buy
been,
those, store them, show them on auction, pack and ship. Like Jerry
yeah,
said, he lost money.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've had a few people that they're liquidating their poster collections, and they're contacting me and asking if I'm going to buy it, and I'm like, they've got some nice stuff, but I'm like, if it was like 20 years earlier, I would jump at it. But right
Yep.
now, I'm like, no, I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be getting rid of mine. I mean, when I do my next poster sale online, I'm going to be taking the bigger tubes that I got from Bags Unlimited, because those can fit at least 10 posters into it. And I'm going to put those in. I'm going to do mystery tubes at $100 a tube.
Now, is that the 3-inch tube?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, because you said that to me the other day, and I did happen to buy the 3-inch tubes. For one thing, they're thicker also.
Yeah.
So,
See, like this is, I think this
yep,
is like a 2-inch, but this is nice and thick, and this has got to go out for an order tomorrow.
yep.
You know, so, but I mean, but see, oops, where is it?
You tape it, you throw the label right on
Oh,
that.
see, I put the tissue at the top at both ends, so that way if it slides back and forth, it's not going to damage the edges.
Yep.
And you tape it all up and everything, and that's it. And you send it out. And at least if the mailman throws this on the porch or whatever, he's got to whack that pretty hard, to break that thing.
Right.
So
Another thing I like is I've been listing comics lately. I could take, if I had to go home tomorrow and all I had listed was comics, I could take a box of 100 this big and no problem. Put it right in the back of the truck, put it in the back seat, no sweat. 100 other products, well.
No, but that's why, like I said, the toys are the worst because of all their sizes.
Yep.
McFarlane cuts them one way, Hasbro cuts them another, whoever else, Palisade,
Super 7, all those
Super
other
7
crazy
is another
fanatics.
way.
So I was hoping to get some more people in. You wanted to do it on the 20th?
When's the 20th?
Sunday.
Yeah, because my son is filming on Saturday.
Okay.
So unless if you'd rather, because don't forget Monday's a holiday.
President's Day?
I don't know. It's some holiday. President's Day.
You don't think during the week or something like Wednesday, Thursday?
If you'd rather do it during the week, that's fine too. Just let me know.
Okay.
I mean, this way I'm sure he ain't going to mind, if he has to end up filming for an extra day, he can film for an extra day.
All right.
And that still gives me time to get all my stuff put together.
Right.
And
well, plus I want to do an email. So people looking at this video now or on the replay, you will probably be getting 2 emails from me. Hopefully Jerry will have some video of what he's going to sell. And I'm going to try to put some video on the boxes so I don't have to have all the boxes with me. I can say, okay, we're doing toy box number 1, and I'll just show the video and I'll go through it that way. And by the time the video is done, hopefully it'll be sold and we'll move on. Hopefully.
now, like I said, I'm going to show my one mystery box. Say I have 5 of these, $40 a piece. First 5 that say they want it. That's
nice.
it.
All right. Let me show you. How do I do this?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I'm not the techie one.
Okay. Oh, shit. All right. Hey, Maddie.
Dog's like, I had enough.
All right. A little dark here now. Hold on. Oh, can't reach the sign. See, this is like I have tons of stuff just laid out. Like there's Castle Grayskull. Oh. So we got that. I have. Oh, I found it.
Yeah.
King Kong, the Cena, loose action figures, plush, the old G.I. Joe stuff, the Minion, the
like all that stuff.
Minion.
See, if that was me, I would just take a bunch of that, put it in a box, and just say, okay, it's a mystery box. It's filled with a bunch of toys, and that's it.
Wait a minute, I can't hear a word you're saying. Hold on. You would just take a lot of this and put it in a mystery box?
Put it in a mystery box and just say you're getting a whole bunch of toys, and that's it. And it's going to be, at least $40 worth of toys, and but it's more than likely going to be more, and you get rid of it, and it's gone.
Right.
That's the fun thing
Well,
about
see,
doing
that's
this.
the thing. You get something like this, and something like that. 2 pieces, that's $40.
Yeah. But you give them a couple of other like loose things or whatever, and that's it. They get like 50, $60, because of what your cost is. You're still going to make money, and at least you get rid of the stuff.
I got an idea. So you heard it, people. Comment in the chat, please. Now, see that I was going to put with other
Something
stuff.
like that, I would just say buy it now, this price, and out it goes.
Okay.
But that's, like I said, that's me. Only because this way, there's no fuss, no muss. It's boom. This is what they're getting. I'm making at least $10 on it. I'm getting rid of it. It's a big thing that's out of the way. It's like being at a show. I love when the big things sell because it opens up more room in the van.
Yeah.
And you're in the same situation. If the big things move, even if all those little tiny things have to go in that same box, you can fit like 30 of them in that one box compared to that one big item.
True. But it's like
it just makes it easier.
So much friggin' stuff.
Yeah, that's because you keep going to those auction things and buying all that stuff.
I know.
Even though you're older
Don't
than me, and you
remind
should
me.
already be saying I've had enough, and you got to stop. You got to at least slow down.
Well, I had the injection done, and it still hurts.
I told you it would.
So, hold on. Oh,
you selling the car?
Oh, the car's gone. The car's home. All gone. Didn't I tell you that? I shipped it home. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So these, I started to put them the other way around because they're all
Take the rubber bands
like
off of them before it ruins the posters.
What?
Take the rubber bands off. It'll ruin the posters.
Okay.
Because they'll melt and they'll stick to the posters and everything. And instead of you being able to get, let's say, because one of them looked like a Black Panther poster, that's at least $100. You'll only get like maybe $25 for it.
Look like which poster?
That first one. What's that dark one that's right there in the box? That one.
I don't know. Poster.
Because I'm
Sneakers.
What?
He's wearing sneakers.
No, then it's not. I thought it was Black Panther. But even though it's gonna, one thing poster people hate is when they see rubber bands wrapped around a poster.
Like that?
Yeah. I mean, if they're
crap.
in sleeves, it's fine. But when they're not in sleeves, no, because after a while, that rubber melts onto the poster and everything, and it sticks to it.
Right.
And especially in this heat, and then when you're trying to get it off, forget it. You're going to end up ruining the poster.
Like you said, you would do mystery. Oh, I did buy those. You said you would do mystery boxes of posters.
Yeah, do a mystery tube. That's what I'm going to do.
Of 10 posters in a tube?
Yep. I do 10 posters in a tube, $100. I mean, $10 a poster. They can't go wrong, but they're going to get posters that are $20 and up in there.
So I have to make sure of that.
Well, you gotta figure out what the prices are on them.
Right.
And then of course there's always what you paid for it. You got to work that out. And is that a gas can on top of the posters?
Yeah, empty. Here's antique postcards on top of the posters. These are like from the 1900s. These are ones I was telling everybody about. I have a couple of thousand of these.
I mean, you've seen on Mr. Buys a Lot. He gets like $200-300, if not more, for a pile that big.
No, he does smaller piles than this.
But this is what I'm saying. So you've got a couple of hundred, if not $1,000 worth of postcards there.
I know I have to promote it though to the right people. Say, hey, listen, this is what they are. What is this? This pink is just. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I still got your poster here that you wanted.
Yeah.
Um,
And I still got your fidget here.
huh?
And I still got your fidget.
Okay. But yeah, man, if I could sell these for $100 a box, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
But that's what you got to do. And like I said, that's something that you're better off going to one of the poster sites on Facebook, like I do, and just do a poster sale.
Right. Well, I tried that, and there was just absolutely no interest in what I had.
Nah, because, I mean, if you're not putting up stuff that, is going to pique their interest, yeah, it's the same way. I put up some stuff just what was it, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday during the Super Bowl. I sold a couple of posters,
Nice.
but the other stuff, it's either people just didn't see it or it was nothing that piqued their interest.
Right.
Everybody's also, you got to remember, people are getting tight with their money too right now.
Yep. I have all these listed. These have been selling little by little. Those are the Star Wars ones.
Yeah, those are the store ones.
Yep. But I'm trying to, making some room. Like, there's a whole box of old G.I. Joe, another box of Masters of the Universe.
See, but there's like you said, like you got the GI Joes. I know there's a site on Facebook that does nothing but GI Joes. You can put it up on there and say, "I have all these. I want to get rid of them." And then this way you don't have to worry about listing them. You just take a bunch of pictures of the figures, and that's it. And you get rid of them.
Right.
Get your money back and then some, and then say, "Okay, they're out of here."
Can't even get at that stuff. I don't even know what this is. Oh, Disney posters. All right. So anybody, anybody. Anyway, move, Maddie. People watching this, if you're interested in something, let me know. Put it in the chat. Hold on. Gotta sell all this incense.
Oh, that sounds good.
All right.
Feedback.
Damn it.
See, Red Dirt Picker's already asking, what GI Joes do you have?
Oh my God, there's everyone. Wow, is it hot in here now? Get up, do a little work, and I'm sweating my tuchus
See,
off.
like Lisa said, see, outside the rubber bands like those melt. Next thing you know, like I said, you're chucking away posters because the poster now has pieces of rubber bands all over it.
Right. All right, so I got to correct that. Red Dirt Picker. What GI Joes do you have? I might be interested. Red Dirt. I don't even know. Use plastic wrap, maybe.
She means like
I
saran wrap.
love my plastic wrap.
But that's the thing, and it's like I says, and you know what you know on taking care of some stuff, just like I know on like with the posters and all that. This is the proper way to take care of them, and this and that, and this way you get the most money.
12-inch Red Dirt. Plus, I have a couple of 3 3/4 original ones.
And Lisa C says she's interested in the postcards.
Oh,
see,
Lisa, there's like, hold on. Lisa, what you saw there, I have a whole box of brand new, well, not brand new, but these are more recent postcards. And then this has been on my desk forever because I didn't have anybody interested. But look at this little one. That's a postcard. But these are all early 1900s. So I do have them. I mean, I remember Penny Day used to buy a bunch from me. These are in an envelope for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean this I have a ton. The earliest one that I've seen was 1900. Like there's 1953. But I have, like you saw, there's got to be still a few thousand left.
Yeah.
They were all from that Magic basketball player's storage unit. I guess he collected them. Hey, Pam, how are you? So that's what I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of making a video. Okay, I'm going to have vintage postcards, antique postcards, and here they are. Or I love stuff like that. Or maybe, like Jerry was saying, I'll show the preview video. Like say this was a preview video that I just did because I think I was holding it amongst everything, and then make up some mystery boxes. I'm going to send out an email, probably 2 emails in 1 week, so I'm not spamming. And just say you saw the video. I'm out of those toys. I made up 4 mystery boxes.
Yeah,
So
they're going to be X amount of dollars, and that's it. And you
right.
just get rid of it, and you say, okay, I'm done with it. I mean, yeah, you might end up taking a loss, but you got to figure some stuff you are going to take a loss on, but
Oh
this
yeah,
way
I
you
know
get
that
rid of
already.
it, and like you said, you're not hauling it back up, would you?
Yeah, I'd rather haul up. I can haul up easier a fistful of cash
Yeah,
than a fistful of ones than I could a fistful of Marvel action figures. That's for sure.
but that's it, and like I say, it's just, it's so much, and you just got to say, when's enough enough? Once in a while, you get something that you say, oh, that's cool, but that's once in a while.
Right. Well, hi, Christy. Well, the thing is too the stuff that I bought yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. Over the weekend, it was all new stuff, all new merchandise. That what do they call it? It was a liquidation of stuff that never made it to where it was supposed to be. Like if Lisa ordered something and she ordered it from Amazon or whoever, and it never made it there. It went to the back to the postal facility, and then these people auction it off for them. Um, so that's what it was, and it's all brand new. Like there's watches, and I bought a lot of different stuff. I even bought believe it or not, a oh,
A
I,
chastity belt.
huh?
A chastity belt.
Yeah, a server. I think I paid. I'm going to end up with the fees $65, and it sells for $1,300. But I figured what's that? That's pretty cool. The little kitty on the left.
Oh, Benny.
Um, my son set up his whole house with computers, and I figured, hey, if he could use the server, great. If not, I'll sell it. Even if I just double my money, worst case scenario.
Oh, if you say if it goes for 1,300, you pay 65, sell it for 750, and
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
it. And you move on, and you get rid of it quick, and that's it.
How much do you want to sell the Joes for? Red, I have no clue. None.
See, so you should be sitting there, and you should already know this stuff.
Right. I am clueless on that.
That's.
Oh, Red. I do have a GI Joe statue from the convention a few years ago. The astronaut holding the helmet with the flag. I have that it's still in the box. It's over on the other side of the table. What are the dates on the back of the Joes? They're all over the place, Red. Seriously. I haven't looked at them in a while. Sooner the better. A lot of people are having to tighten up on
Yep.
spending. Very true. A lot of people got to do their taxes. I know that.
Yep. But this is, like I say, this is why, you have to, we've said it. You got to know your merchandise and you got to know what you paid for it and what you're willing to let it go for.
Right.
And that's
I
it.
just didn't want to come to the table and say, "Okay, I got this box and I know there's a couple of double packs Marvel Legends and Castle Grayskull. I have to start it at 100." I don't want people saying, "You're friggin' crazy, $100. Who's going to
Well,
pay
but
that?"
see, that's the thing. But see, when you did like what I did, was I just grabbed, the two totes out of the storage unit. And I said, the only thing is that if it's something personal, like personal pictures or something like that, family, I says, that I'm not selling. But everything else that's in here, I'm going to put it out and it's going to go for sale. And they kept saying that they wanted just the whole tote instead of just piecemeal. So I would just be like, okay, you got all this. This is what you got. I laid it out on the table. Here it is. We're going to start it off at such and such a price. And it went from there. And that's it. And I'm like, that's fine. Because I'm like, it's just sitting there. It's lost money, and even if I did lose some of the money on it, like I said, I make it up for it when I sell a poster. You know,
Right.
I sell one of, like if I wanted to right now, I can put out, I have the new Spider-Man poster. I can put that out and get 100 for it right now. So the
Nice.
profit that I'm making on that, I can slide it over to those toys and say, okay, now it offsets and I'm good, and I'm not worried about it. Plus, if it empties out stuff,
I'm sorry.
no,
I
that's
wanted to
okay.
show Red Dirt. I believe this
Yeah,
is the one Red Dirt. It is Red Dirt Picker. I
yeah.
believe this is the one from the convention in 96. Sorry.
No, and but it's like we said, instead of it just sitting here, it's gone. And you're in the same boat I am. Sandy wants nothing to do with this stuff. Your son doesn't want anything to do with it. They might want like their little piece, couple of these, few items here and there, and that's it. But other than that, she don't want all these DVDs. She don't want all these toys.
Right.
So it's you got to get rid of them, and that's why,
True.
like I said, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to start going through the storage unit, and I'm just going to on those empty totes, I'm going to start filling it up with all the Godzilla stuff, taking them all out of the other totes, putting them all into their own totes. And then when I go do a show, I'm just going to bring those things to a show and put them out and get rid of them. Because I've had them for what, 20 years, 30 years, you know? So you're not
Yeah.
going to find any of these things out there. So I
Well,
can
that's
ask
the
any
thing
price
that
I want.
that like people talk, and even used to say it in the when I did the morning shows and stuff about the death pile, the profit pile, and all that stuff. I, I'm selling stuff and condensing, and then I said, "Well, what's in this box?" And says, "Holy crap! I forgot all about this box." And like you saw when I was in there, there's two Xbox 360s in there. And then I'd open up another box, and it's like, holy crap! I forgot all about that Spider-Man statue that's in there. So
No, mine is we'll open up a tote and even LaSalle will be looking and she'll say, I thought we sold all those years ago. And it's like, no, look, we got more of them, and
yeah,
that's it. It's because we have so much, but it's time to get rid of it. Like I says, 62 here, and these things aren't getting any lighter,
oh my
you
god, don't
know?
I know it?
Yeah. So it's like,
That's
no,
what I got to admit, that the doctor really kind of ticked me off. Um, uh, I guess my meniscus was already torn, beaten up, or whatever, and
You're just
when I
making
fell
it
down
worse.
the stairs, it got really bad. It really got worse. So then he says, you can't make it better. He
Yeah,
says, you're old. It's worn.
that's it.
There's nothing we can do. If the dates on the Joes are early, I would be willing to take them and the astronaut off your hands. Red Dirt, do me a favor and make sure, because I don't remember you coming in, although I haven't been on really. This is probably the second time I've been on since 3 weeks before Christmas, before I went home. I went home, fell down,
And you
had a,
want to go back up north to go deal with all that with your
right.
body broken the way it is.
Then we had a family member pass away. So it's been a awful beginning of the year.
Hello,
But
veteran mercantile. But see, like Lisa C says also. See? Oh, Tina. Okay. Um,
um red is it red? Yeah, Red Dirt. Fill this form out, and this way you'll be sure to be on the list, and I'll email you whatever what I'm going to email to everybody. Tina agree here, name change. Tina agree here.
yeah,
Veterans Mercantile. That's cool.
yeah.
You'll
But see,
notice I
like
did a
what
name
Lisa
change
said,
too.
you know, see, better to sell the stuff than your kids donate it to go Goodwill and they're getting pennies for it instead of dollars.
Right.
And that's why it's like, no, I'm going to get rid of a bunch of this stuff and that's it. Once it's gone, it's gone. I'm not replenishing it. It's like, okay, so I sold some Super 7 retro figures. I'm not going back out there buying any more.
Right.
Like with
Especially
the
when you got to buy
Elvira
them by
one.
the case, or if you're buying them wholesale, you got to buy them by the case. It's like, well, damn, can I sell another 12?
No, you can't. Unless if it's see, Lisa's in the same boat. Her son wants none of this stuff too.
Yeah.
See? And that's the thing. And it's I mean, like I said, you're gonna look at this stuff and it's like, why? Yeah, it's cool stuff, but you've already got a ton of cool stuff that you're trying to get rid of. Why are you throwing more on the pile? You're like, I want less, but you're going out there to these auction houses and you're buying more. And I'm like, you crazy person over there.
I know. Tell me about it. I know.
I mean, like I told you on Saturdays, LaSalle and I will go out. We'll do yard sailing, in the morning. We stopped at there was just three of them this past Saturday, and one person had a ton of DVDs, and it was a lot of the old horror stuff and everything, and it was 5 discs for $5. I mean, for $2. So I was like, cool. I'll get all this, and like I got all 3 seasons of Greatest American Hero. That was $2. You know,
Hey, Rosie's Closet.
but
Nice.
that's the thing. It's if it's not something like that, then I'm like, no. If it's just other stuff, like she could tell you, we went to an estate sale. They were doing bags of jewelry, $15 a piece.
Wow.
And I was like, gee, if I wanted to, get into doing jewelry that I have no clue on what it is, this is the perfect way to do it. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy this just to have it to say, oh, I got jewelry to sell. No,
What? Just tell someone you trust where all the good stuff is located. Funerals are expensive. Boy, are they ever. Sandy told me how much, and it's like, what? Could not believe it.
well, your average coffin goes for a decent one is like 8 grand.
Oh my God, I could not believe it.
You're talking about funerals. But like I said, this is why, the other thing is, like I said, I'm not getting any younger. LaSalle's not getting any younger. And it's like, no, no, no. It's just time to let this stuff go, enjoy the money, do something else with it, and that's it. And it's a lot better to say, like you said, to be sitting here with a bunch of cash in my pocket instead of saying, well, yeah, gee, I got all this stuff, but I can't get any money for it.
Well, I mean, no,
And right now,
that's
Amazon is shafting you guys big time.
well, I haven't done anything on Amazon before I left in December. I only had a few items on Amazon, and when I left, I was doing FBM, fulfilled by merchant. So I knew I wasn't going to be home for the whole month of December. So I pulled them down. And then when I got back, I had to reestablish my bank accounts because I really hadn't done anything for a couple of months before that. And now I'm not doing anything because of all the bad publicity and everything that they're doing. And I knew about they're raising their fees and their storage fees. Like I said to everybody before, what was it, $2 for a magazine to stay on the shelf for another 6 months? That's ridiculous. I was only asking $5 for the magazine.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. This is why, not for not, if I need to sell it, I'm either at the show or I'm doing it on Facebook. And it goes fast, and I'm like, okay, it's gone. It's out of here. I don't care.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But see, no, that's what I was going with this. The other thing is that I have this working where I do have it up to, a good weekly salary. But my problem is moving it. That's the big issue. Like if I had nothing left, there's nothing to hold me here. Sandy could still go to work, but I could be up there looking for a place because now there's so many places coming on the market that, if I had to drive an hour, I could drive. It's better than driving 14 hours to go look at a property. So
Tina,
that's my big thing.
Tina, no, when I say at the show, that's the conventions that are held at, the convention centers and whatever. I'm doing those because this way at least also I don't have to worry about shipping anything out. They take it with them, it's gone. I don't worry about it. I come back with empty boxes, and it's a lot lighter to come back home with, that instead of, having to, worry about everything else. I still do the YouTube once in a while. It's just that I've got my stuff going other directions now, and that's why I haven't been on as much.
Right.
You know,
Is Tina veterans?
yeah.
I stopped my website, Tina, because they made some changes and they weren't compatible with what I wanted. So I have to do a new one. Either I'm thinking of either WooCommerce or Shopify or whatever. But yeah, I stopped at the middle of last year. I didn't renew it.
See, me, I don't do a website is because I first did it when I was doing the posters, and that was when I was up north. And when I was up north, I was doing more shows. And I was finding that when I got back, half the time I was having to refund money because people were ordering posters that I sold at the shows.
Yep.
So it was like, no, I'm not going to bother with this. That's why I tell people if you're looking for something, just contact me and say, I'm looking for this. Do I have it? If I have it, then I tell you how much it is and I send it to you. And it's a lot easier that way. Because
NOP Commerce, I've never heard of it. There's my eBay store. That's like cross listing. I want to do more on my own so I don't cross post. I will be again once I bring on. I'm so far behind, Tina, because of everything that happened. I've put it this way. I fell down. I hurt my knee Christmas Day. And I just got an injection. I had to go for an MRI last week, and I just got an injection Thursday. That's how long everything took. I wasn't going to go to New Hampshire and do it. But yeah, I mean, I pulled down all my Macari stuff. I never did Poshmark. I did Bonanza, pulled all that down. did Amazon, pulled all that down. So just with eBay alone, I don't know if you've ever seen my morning show when I went through how to go from zero to $500 a week, and then I took that to 1,000, then 2,000. But the problem is I'm moving, so it's six of one, half dozen of the other. What am I supposed to do? Go back home in a traveling store? And I don't want to do that.
Jerry did it.
I did. I did it. I packed it all up in the truck and shipped it all down and then unpacked it all. And
Right,
that was it. I mean, it is what it is, but now, like I said, will I do it again? No, not at this stage. Now it's
right,
whatever I got is what I got, and when I sell it, and that's it. And like I said, I don't replenish it. There's no reason for it. Once it's gone, it's gone. You know,
right.
and if I lose a couple of regulars for it, I'm like, it is what it is. You're
Yep,
not going to satisfy everybody. I mean, I'm here because, like I said, I mean, if you just take this, I mean, just across the top here, you know, all the Godzilla stuff there.
yep,
I could bring that all to a show and I could get, a decent amount for it. And
right.
once it's gone, it's gone. And I just say, yeah, I had it. I had it for 10, 20 years, whatever it is. It's like, that's long enough.
It depends, Tina. One of our
Yeah.
friends does Comic Con in San Diego. And what does he pay? 20 grand for 5 booths?
Yeah.
But to get
I'm
a local
doing
show, it could cost a few $100.
I'm doing a 1 day comic show. It's 8 foot table. It is 100 and a quarter. And then I'm doing a 1 day record show, and that's $75.
I like your bottom of the toy box lots. Open, missing, played with.
Yeah. We used to do that with Christopher stuff at Boston Comic Con and Rhode Island Comic Con. I'd get a big, like, 36-gallon tote, and he'd put all his loose toys and everything, and he'd sell them for $1 a piece, just to get rid of them. And he'd make like 40, $50 at the show.
Right. Wow.
I just basically stay here in Florida. I used to travel all over the country. When I was up in the Boston area, I used to do Maine, New Hampshire, Boston, New York, New Jersey,
The
Philly,
Meadowlands twice a year.
Chilla.
Those were good times.
Well, that was also back when you could live at making this stuff.
Right. Oh, yeah. Overnight,
It's
definitely.
overnight, and then that also adds into your cost.
Hotel
Now,
room. Some of us had to rent a truck. Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Depends how much stuff you wanted to bring
yeah.
in Florida. Oh, in Florida,
No,
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 nothing really worth it.
I do it where it's like about maybe an hour and 15, 20-minute drive from my house. So that way I just drive there, set everything up, come back home, go the next morning. It's better to pay $20 in gas and a few bucks in tolls than 200 and something a night at the hotel. Because when you're saying you're in it to make money, you can't be spending that kind of money, because at that show now you're paying for, say if I'm doing MegaCon. MegaCon is, I think, 600 for a booth, and then it's a truck which is going to be 400. So you're already into it for 1,000 right there, which means you got to make $2,000 just before you even see $1.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, that when you start saying, well, I can cut out this, I can cut out that, it's more money in your pocket. So now it's more cost effective. The bad thing here in Florida is that there's always shows going on. So it's too many shows.
Right. But nothing's really outstanding.
Yeah, but the reason why is because it's too many shows.
Right.
When you say, okay, I went to the show this weekend. Well, there's another one next weekend. Let's go check that one out. Okay, let's go to the. Oh, that one's a little bit better. But that's because every weekend there's a show.
Yep. Yep. But I got to admit, once you go to San Diego Comic Con,
Oh yeah, that's what I
everything
tell a
else
lot of these.
pales to comparison.
Once you set up there and you're making money there at that show, you know, there's no denying. There's the money.
Yep.
But when you
Like
take
Tina,
some of
if
these
you look
other
at
shows that try to say that they're as good as San Diego, I just laugh at them. I'm like,
yeah,
no.
Tina, if you look at some of my real early videos from years past, I have a couple of videos from Comic Con 6, 7, 8 years ago with the, I call it, what is it? The Sea of Humanity. Just, it's like an ocean of people. It's
Yep.
amazing.
The last time we went there was what, 2018? Yeah, we went 2018. The count was 137,000 people for the show.
Wow. Got
You know,
permission from the shopping center to have a vintage swap meet. Asked all around, flyers, emails, no interest. Wow, what state is this? I would think people would be dying to do something like that. I used to put on my own comic show.
yeah, but like I said, that's the thing.
Tennessee. Wow. Get with Stewart from where's Stewart from?
I don't know. Don't know, Stuart.
Franklin Hill Ventures. He's in Tennessee. Plus, he has booths at a couple of antique malls. Maybe he can help you out too. But I would think people would be chomping at the bit for something like that.
Sometimes, it also depends on what they got for money.
Right. Well, that's the other thing. Plus, it depends on how much you're going to ask for a table and stuff.
Yeah.
Looking for an auction partner. Why would you need an auction partner to do a swap meet?
To help, plan everything. And, it's always good to have that extra hand there. And to also have someone else that might come up with an idea that you might not have.
Yep. No table fee. Oh my God. And people are saying, charge them a table fee.
Charge
And
them
then just
$50.
turn around and use that for advertising.
Yep.
Or
Charge them
bring in
$50.
somebody to sign autographs. Tennessee, get one of the local wrestling people that live there. Wrestlers bring in people for autographs and stuff to sell on my channel. Okay. Don't get me started with thinking about ideas and how to run a show and stuff. I'll go nuts with it. But okay, I just wanted to come on. So as you know, we're going to do a sale. We're going to do an auction. Give me your input in the comments.
I told you, sell it all.
All right, the whole table. We'll start it at 1,000. Going once. I want to do it. I got permission, no fee. Get it in writing. Get it in writing. And you're in a shopping center. You got to make sure their insurance will cover you. So,
in case something happens, you're not liable.
Yep, you got to make sure that's in there too. So, you got to think of all the things you wouldn't normally think about.
But see, this is why she wants a partner, because see, you thought of that, she didn't. See?
Yeah. Yep.
That's why you gotta do it that way.
True.
Let me get out of here because I gotta get this order packed up and
Okay.
get going.
Yeah, I'm all good with my orders. All right, Jerry. So we'll confirm in another day or two.
Okay.
More likely tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I called them sales. I don't have the chat to support a real auction. You could do some inexpensive Facebook ads. When I do this sale, because I haven't been on for so long now, from being on 5 times a week, I'm going to do Facebook ads. I'm going to do email marketing. Do anything that's free too. Make sure you put it on every Facebook group. that you have merchandise. So if you're doing toys, if the toy Facebook groups will let you promote it on there, put it on there. If you're doing ephemera, if the ephemera Facebook groups will let you put it on there, put it on there. Max out all your free advertising. Only word of mouth Facebook. Yeah, but max it all out. If it's free, max it all out. But don't forget, everybody, please, if you watch the video, put some comments in. Do you like box lots? Do you like the mystery box idea? I could do that easy enough. I'll just grab some boxes that big. Just that gray skull is pretty big. And that Superman and the John Cena figure is, those are very big, 18 inches, I think. I use Facebook as a funnel. Cool. Very cool. So I think that's it for me, unless anybody has anything else. Thank you for watching. Thank you, the one person, two people on the Facebook channel. Singles, one at a time, nice and slow. I don't want to go too slow. I want to get rid of it. Like this silver jewelry. I did one at a time, and it was kind of difficult. So I'm thinking if I did one of each design, 5 pieces at a time, started at my cost, then I could do it that way. Mystery boxes sounds fun. It does. I can always give hints what's in the mystery box. Like, unless, because so many people want that Castle Grayskull. Now, granted, in the condition, it's only worth $40-50. But if I put, say, 5 toy boxes together, and the Castle Grayskull, amongst other toys, is in the box, and then seal them up and just say, okay, in one of these, I'll number them 1 through 5 or whatever. One of these has the original Castle Grayskull. It does not have, it's missing the door. It's missing all the loose parts on the inside. So that might be something that they want. I don't know. There's so many ways to think about it. So many ways. But hopefully more people will watch this and give me some comments. Don't forget, I'll be picking comments at the end tomorrow, the next day. And somebody will be getting a prize because do I have it on here? No, it's not on here. Actually, in 3 more days, it's my 15th anniversary. 15th anniversary on YouTube. So, like I said, I'm so behind on everything. Jewelry, I have jewelry. Sandy makes jewelry. She wants me to get rid of a lot of stuff for her. She's been packing up her stuff. Thank you. So that's it. I'm gonna stop it here. And I appreciate everybody coming on, listening to me and Jerry and talking a little. And I will see you real soon. Make sure you are subscribed, or make sure that you are, I have your email on file. Where is in other words, make sure you're registered for the looking for men's jewelry. The only men's jewelry I have was right here. It's this Mason's ring, size 10. This is the form to be registered for any of the auctions that I do, the online sales. Just make sure you're registered on that. I'll be pulling the latest registrants on it and putting them in my email program, because I'm going to send out an email with a video saying this is what we're doing. This is the kind of stuff we're going to have. And that's it. I'm also going to send out a coupon to use on my eBay store. So give people everything. Happy Love Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, yes, yes. Looking for fold to play record player and play 45s. I've been selling a couple of 45s. I found some decent ones. Fold to play record player. Don't know what that is. But okay, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you coming in. And stay in touch, and I will see you soon.